Alright guys, welcome to the stream. This is a stream of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords, with the restored content mod. The goal of this particular stream is to do a full playthrough with as much of the story as possible. I've played this game a pretty, honestly, ridiculous number of times, and I think I've found a way to play the game that unlocks as much of the story as possible, including just optimizing your companions, unlocking all of the hidden dialogue with Kreia, and with everybody else. It's actually a really fun way to play the game, and with the restored content mod, you can see kind of everything that goes on. So I'm really excited, and we've had some rough false starts of this a couple of times in the past. So we're gonna see how this goes. But yeah, all right. So I'm looking at the stream right now, and yeah, okay, we've got it. We've got it. So it took forever, but I think we finally got it to a place where it actually works. All right, so we're going to start a new game. All right, so to do this this full story mode, we're going to have to play as a Jedi Sentinel and male, because honestly, I like Handmaiden more than I like what's his name, Disciple. Now that said, you kind of have to cheese it. No, not cheese. You kind of have to play with the mechanics a little bit, but so you miss some stuff happens late. But I think the male is a much better choice for this particular playthrough. Alright. Now, I was gonna do... Where is he? Space Obi-Wan, there we go. Alright. And one more thing I need to pull up before we can really get started. There we go. Alright, so we are going to start. So the most important thing for this playthrough is having high intelligence to unlock all of the skills that we need. We take wisdom and charisma to 12, constitution and dexterity to 14. So the thing that we're gonna see here is that so this is gonna be a finesse playthrough, the finesse feat, and I'll just show you guys. So the important thing here is we need to take 2 points in demolitions at the very beginning. We can take 4 in computer use, treat injury, security, persuade, and these remaining 4 points we're actually going to save until the next level. We're going to take repair as a cross-class skill. Excuse me. And that is going to be the first thing we do. Taking repair as a cross-class skill allows us to max out T3 M4, which is really essential for unlocking all of the story bits. There we go. Kenobi Wanobi. Alright, is it going to show you guys the movies or not? Ah. Nope. Alright, so we're going to miss all of the movies. Oh well.
Hyperdrive. Offline. The Ebon Hawk is adrift in space after a terrible battle. Most of its crew are dead or dying. You lie in the medical room in critical condition. You won't survive long without medical attention. The hyperdrive is damaged. Main power must be restored in order to bring the engines online and dock with the nearby Paragus mining station for much-needed repairs. Your fate, and that of the Ebon Hawk, depend upon T3M4, a lone astromech droid. Return to this location at any time to skip the prologue.
We are going to skip the prologue. And you guys can't see the movies at all. We are pulling in and docking at the Paragus mining facility. There we go. So those of you who've played the first Knights of the Old Republic game know that it's a very, very classic Star Wars tale. This one, on the other hand, is a very story-driven and character-driven game. Okay, well, you guys can see all of that. Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? It's fine.
Still examining the survivors of the damaged freighter. Looks like it goes by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Only one survivor, placed in the Kotor tank for recovery. The carbon scoring on the vessel suggests it was in a battle, but no indication of who fired on it. Couldn't get much from the Nava computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the Paragus asteroid field without the asteroid drift charts. Aside from the lone survivor, we recovered an old woman. No life signs. There was also a protocol droid and a utility droid on board. Sent both down to maintenance while security sorts through the other items on the ship. It looks like the utility droid, a T3 unit, was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. We're prepared to...
Hi, Odie. Yeah. We've got the super nice graphics card, and so, yeah, we're playing Kotor 2.
Could be a Jedi, but we won't know for sure until we get the transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, that would account for the recovery rate. But I'm more concerned that a Jedi here may cause trouble. Some of the miners, especially Kotor, are already another accident today. A detonation in the ventilation tunnels. If the lockdown measures hadn't activated, the whole facility would have been destroyed. Got most of the injured to the Kotor tanks in time, but the rest had to go to the morgue. One of the wounded said a droid caused the accident, but we couldn't get any specifics. Miners about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes seem to be fixing the problem. There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in. We deactivated several of them and moved them down to maintenance, but we're still treating the plasma burns. That cuts us down to almost half shifts, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make the Telos shipment for this month. Fortunately, the detonation didn't cause a lockdown.
Warning. There has been a fuel detonation in the mining tunnels. Emergency lockdown commencing. personnel report to quarters and prepare for emergency venting countermeasures.
No! If the ventilation systems are malfunctioning, evacuate the medical bay. Everyone evacuate.
Ooh. Alright. Patient 3 recovered. Alright, the rest of them are all dead. Oh, we don't have enough spikes for that. Access medical bay functions. Well, that's odd. Alright. Hello, corpse. Potentially my favorite character in the history of Star Wars.
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead? Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things. I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened? Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt. Your stance, your walk, tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down. So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now. I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in, the Ebon Hawk, must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave. We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed. Even as I slept, I felt much unrest here. I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. A last word of caution. I would find out as much as you can about this place quickly. I fear we will need to depart as suddenly as we arrived. You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for proper first impressions. I do not know. Why did they spare you? Indeed, a Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, the sedatives may have been intended to keep you unconscious for some time. It would prove lethal to those untrained in such techniques, however. Most curious. And so do you. Perhaps we could discuss it at length later on. Now we have other concerns, among them finding our new enemy. I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here, I will remain and attempt to center
So
myself.
this playthrough, one of the important things about it is making sure that we are light side. Where's the pop-up window? No pop-up window. Okay.
Emergency lockdown overridden.
No, all you Baldur's Gate fans are just... Alright, now let's see, where is it? There it is. Ugh. Oh, look at that. Oh no! Oh, we're having the bug again. Oh, Odie, I thought we fixed it. Now I can't move. Yeah, I see it too, Odie. Oh, I really thought we were going to get it done this time. Alright, guys. Well... let's see if reloading works, but that's gonna be... we have to do that every time. That's gonna be really annoying for the stream. Alright, now this guy should have the pistol, right? Again? Ah, that's terrible. That's brutal. Alright, so why... this is supposed to be F5. This is supposed to be F9. Okay. Nope. The quick save key isn't working either. Alright, well, that's frustrating. Yeah, F5, OD F5 and F9 aren't even working for the quick save and quick load. Alright, there we go. Whoopsie. Nope, that's not what we wanted. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's try that again. Put it in windowed mode. Yeah. See, and now we can't see the... Well, if we do that... Alright. Alright. We're gonna quit the game. And then we're gonna relaunch it. F5, F9. Oh, did I not save it? Yeah, that would help. Okay. There we go. Alright. So that might actually be fast enough to work. Alright. Well, we'll keep trying here.
Is this thing on? Alright, all hands, especially you, Kotor. Listen up, because I'm not... The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is gonna take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Paragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Paragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll...
There we go. Up. Okay. Did we get it? Alright, well now that's at least oriented
one of the
correctly.
miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The three idiots were grouped so close to the charge it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just Kotor and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility is going to be space dust by the time the next...
Odie, did that fix it?
arrives. So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I could just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find.
Okay.
If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot. I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locks me out of the administration console.
I think
With
I've...
added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down. I doubt Kotor or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped.
Alright. Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna do. There it is. Nope. I swear one of these droids has a blaster, which I'm going to need because I can't shoot anything until... Huh. There it is. Already got it.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives. Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions.
There it is.
It is fate, but it is there. It is the Force, you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget. Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this
Hey guys,
place.
welcome to the stream. Oh. That's still alive. There we go. And then 1 point into awareness, right? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so the first Force power we take is Force Valor. We need this so that we can get a bunch of experience from the mines, because we are going to recover the mines and not just disable them. That's one of the keys to this Build as is, loading and reloading after every single combat, which is just going to be brutal, but whatever. We'll try and fiddle around with the settings here and see if we can make something work. Alright, yeah. Alright, so what is it about combat that ruins... That's the weirdest bug. Okay, so let's see. Even... Alright, nope, even clicking to attack. Huh. No, Odie, I am not. This is not a cheese run. Alright. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Yes, all, I know it's weird that only 2 viewers are shown as watching when there's, alright, well, graphics, I think I have to go to the INI file for VSync. Odie, it's in the INI file, I believe. Would anybody like to look up keybind or movement keys not working after combat in Kotor for me?
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here? Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's
Oh,
criminal.
Grim, so you looked it up and it said that turning off VSync might fix it?
Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
You know, as many times as I played this game, I don't ever remember figuring out, like, why is Atten, like, there? Why is he standing there? Like, how did he get to Paragus? I have no idea.
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions. Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high. The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
Alright, so this is the part where you decide everything that happened in the last game.
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy.
Grim, I'm a Sentinel.
Where have you been?
You missed the beginning of the stream, but this is a... the point of this stream is unlock everything and like unlock everything and do as much like of the story as possible. And the way to do that, you have to be a Sentinel, so you can take repairs across class skill and get all of your skills high enough to have treat injury to be effective in combat, have your persuade be high, and have computer use and repair high enough to fix T3M4.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course. I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know women. Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman. Look, no offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody? Well, the miners can't all be gone. But if they are... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times. This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field, and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship, and then we fly out of here. Huh? What are you talking about? Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Yeah, I do, Odie. Half-naked interrogations.
Alright,
We're
here we
only
are.
about like
Now, this
5 minutes
console
away
is
from
set
the
on
close.
automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure pizzazz. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey! This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean. No, someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here, trapped. I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us. Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Tracked the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue. Didn't recognize the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger, and it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean true. Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid's story. The T3 droid it sees doesn't. So we left
Grim.
it in storage and standby
Assuming
mode.
control.
Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's a... Trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with him. Kotor's mining crew wanted us to collect the creds for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will... No word from the Republic. But I've sent out a broadcom transmission for records on this Ebon Hawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
No response from the dormitories. Bum bum bum. Yay, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, let's see if we can... Alright. Alright, turn off VSync. Let's see if that works. Wow. Oh, hey! That worked! Oh, nope. Well, I can't move backwards. Yes, I can. Holy crap, it worked. Alright. Grim, thank you very much for the advice to turn off VSync. We should be able to actually play the game now. That's great. Alright, but we can't do that part first. Oh, and it's gone. Oh, it worked for a minute there. Whoa, whoops. Alright, so I wonder if it's an SPF thing. Alright, well, now why is it only the movement ones that are disabled? That's so weird. Alright, so I think Alright, so this might be a skill thing, but as long as I have the directional key pressed before combat ends, it allows me to keep moving. I think. Yep. Okay. That does allow me to keep moving. We'll test it one more time with the, like with not moving, and reload if we need to. Ooh, that's odd. That's not supposed to happen. Skill too low. What in the actual... Has anybody ever seen this before? Oh, this is deeply weird. Oh, that's hilarious. This is how you're supposed to get the door open, and it keeps saying skill too low. Oh. Grim, yeah, I did. So... Oh, that's hilarious. No, Odie, this door you have to blow open. Because you don't,
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine checks. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well, to prevent further system compromises. The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to... Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the navicomputer's been voice-locked. You'd need the access code to get it spaceworthy. Considering this latest droid commission breach, I'm putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock officer. If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced to enact full override. Looks like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. The maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to fix it, though. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the navicomputer and put in a new one, if we even had one to spare. The only reason someone would lock their navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts. Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going, or where it had been. Only smugglers do that, or someone with something to hide. That Jedi's got a lot of questions to answer.
alright, so... So, Odie, this is, so you don't have any spikes. And the spikes are locked in this room right here. And I'm getting a bug. Well, that's super fun. Alright guys, well, that'll be it for this stream today until I figure out what's going on with this. That's, yeah, that'll about do it. Thanks for coming, and we'll give Kotor another try in the near future when I figure out how to get all this stuff fixed.